What's up, party people? What's going on? This is Nick.
And MD.
Welcome to the first official show
my goodness.
of the Convo with Nick and MD.
Yes.
My goodness, y'all. It's for real. Like, we've been planning for this for probably the last 6 months. In full force for like 2 months, and we're here. So again, the show is for you guys. We're going to talk about those things that happen while we're doing this thing called life. We're going to talk about any topic that comes up while we're doing this thing called life.
Yes.
And so if you guys interact with us, we can make the show more about everything that we talk about during this thing called life.
I think I put it kind of in the image of if you're walking into a party and you walked into, just a group of people talking about whatever, you're joining the conversation, you're kind of putting your little piece in, that type of thing. But again, we're just kind of doing it digitally, not only the radio show, but on our Facebook pages, on our social channels. So do not be afraid to interact. We want to open up conversations that you may be having already, you may not be having already. We want to make sure people in a general sense keep it a buck.
Yeah, so call us to the carpet on stuff. If we're not talking about something that you think is important, call us to the carpet. But the only way you can call us to the carpet is if you interact with us on our social media platforms. Right. So we're on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
Yes.
And I think that's it.
Well, soon to come, we're going to have a plane that does like little smokes, riding up in the air. We're going to have all that. That's later down the line.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that is down the line because, we go big or we go home.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So this show, again, is about you guys. So what we're going to do today is, because everything has been going on in the media, failed relationships, people ending relationships, people starting new relationships working that we didn't even know people were in relationships. So we decided to kind of take some stuff from the headlines, and we are going to devote our first 4 shows to dating and relationships and the things that make all of that tick.
Ooh-wee. And I can imagine there's a lot of things that make it tick in this day and time. It's like a strategy to find the right person and where they are mentally and all that. And I think we'll be touching on a lot of that throughout the month.
We will touch on that throughout the month. And so, I was talking to MD probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, okay, tell me your craziest dating faux pas. Like, tell me a situation that happened. And so I can just be honest. I've done traditional dating. I've done online dating. I've done your family trying to set you up on dates. So I've done it all. And so I was telling him that one day I was on Facebook dating, and nothing against Facebook dating. I repeat, disclaimer, nothing against Facebook dating. But I found out really fast that Facebook dating was not for me, because this guy sent me a request, and we were talking, and he said he was a minister.
Wow.
Number one, I don't date ministers because that is not my ministry. And so we get to talking, and he's going down his checklist of what he wants in a woman. So I'm listening, and I'm like, that ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. That sure the hell is not me.
Right.
And so I was like, you know what, sir? We don't even have to go any further because I don't match nothing on your list. And so he was like, you are the biggest waste of time. And then he called me a B.
Whoa.
But he was supposed to be a man of God. And I was just like, where did that come from?
Wow.
The devil. I know, Victor, right? The devil.
Right.
Like, how you gonna be a man of God and then you curse me out because I'm telling you up front that I'm not what you want.
Oh, my God.
I didn't meet anything on the top 5 of his 20-point list. I ain't have nothing.
That's crazy.
What about you?
Let me tell you, the craziest one that comes to mind, Facebook dating. We're kind of there again. And I have nothing against Facebook dating. One thing that I did do when I was using it is just kind of ask women, what has your experience been like, you know? And I hear some crazy things, but mine's may kind of top the list.
Oh, Lord, what happened?
Okay, so met this young lady. We were kind of texting back and forth on the app, you know, and all of a sudden she wanted to video chat.
Uh-oh.
Now, the thing about it is, usually with video chatting, you'll kind of make sure the person wants to do that before you
just send a video request.
Yeah.
Because I got to look good when I'm video chatting.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right. She did a video chat just kind of spontaneously, and I missed it. And then I saw that, you know, the notification that she tried, so I went in and called back.
Oh, wow.
And so it was okay for a little while, and it was pretty much, you know, Maurice, you know, I'm a good girl, nothing crazy is gonna happen, all this other stuff. And I'm like, well, that's fine, because I really didn't suggest any of that, but, you know, I'm glad you said nothing's gonna happen. And so she's asking questions, and she gets to one particular question. I will never forget it, and I have never been asked this. She said, "Are you a Muslim?"
Oh, Jesus.
I said, "What?"
Oh, Jesus. Like Muslim as in nation Muslim, or
No.
Muslim as in like Shiite and all of that Muslim, like Nation of Islam Muslim?
Yeah.
So does she have a problem with nation?
I don't really know if she had a problem, but of course, first of all, I'm trying to catch my breath because I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
But you don't. Well, you know what? Were you clean shaven and your beard?
Definitely the beard. I think it was clean shaven. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. You look like a Muslim.
Whatever. Anyways,
you look like a Muslim. That's why she asked you.
So you know,
don't y'all think he looked like a Muslim?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that on day one. Don't do that.
I'm just saying that's what it was.
Anyways, so I was like, what made you ask that? And she said, well, it was because of your beard.
See, I told you. You look like you were supposed to be Muslim.
Anyways, but so everything shifted within that same conversation.
Oh.
Mind you, first of all, it was, you know, Maurice, you know, all this is not going to happen and blah, 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 blah. In the same conversation, 15 minutes later, Maurice, you can come over and do blah, 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 blah. And I was like,
wow. So,
what?
See, she didn't even know what she wanted. Victor, have you... shout out to our producer, Victor.
Yeah.
Because this is our first show, and we already having fun. So, you already know we're going to be cracking up. And Victor is a part of the family, so he will be a part of the show, too.
That's right.
But that just means she didn't know what she wanted.
Absolutely.
She was already confused.
Yeah. I mean, literally the same conversation.
Wow.
On video. Can't make it up. Make it up.
But see, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So today, you guys, we're talking about let's meet up. Mm-hmm. Let's meet up. What does that look like today? Like, how do you decide you want to meet up with somebody? Like, what do you do?
You know what? I mean, part of me still kind of goes back to the little bit that I know about how people met up back in the day.
Okay.
Certainly didn't have social media.
No,
it was
we didn't.
More face-to-face, or I know a friend that knows a friend, that type of thing. And now it just looks very different and very, I think because so many people have been scarred along the way, it's very guarded.
It is very guarded.
Yeah.
I think people hide behind the online dating apps because they think they can have some layer of protection. Mm-hmm. And so it's just not for me. I have learned that it's just not for me. Although I have met some really, 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 really cool dudes on online dating, but it wasn't Facebook dating. So my advice to some of y'all is, if it's not a paid dating service, let that go. Because if they got to pay money for it, you're going to get more quality people.
Yeah.
You know, like Match, Christian Mingle, what was that? eHarmony, Farmers Beat, Silver Singles. Any silver singles in the house?
Silver singles.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if people have to pay for the dating experience online, you're probably going to get a better caliber of people.
You hope so.
okay, we gonna hope that we gonna get a better caliber of people.
Yeah, because
So
some of the I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not
well,
gonna go there.
because we don't even want to talk plenty of fools
And Tinder and all that.
and online booty call
Right,
and mocha
right.
space and see, I could go on and on. Oh, and when I did black for white dating, why everybody who's black was trying to date me, but I did black for white dating so I could date somebody white.
Right.
But
right.
then, this is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Everybody that I was attracted on black for white dating was either black or they were white that looked like I would never bring them home at no point, no time, because they looked like they was gonna lynch me.
Wow.
And I was like, what is it about me? Because I'm not ugly. I'm cute.
Right.
So how am I attracted these white people that look like they just gonna lynch me at any minute? Like I was confused. So I quickly got off of there because I was like, well, yep, that ain't my ministry either. So I learned pretty quickly that I need a brother. I'm gonna stick with the brothers.
Yeah.
Stick with the brothers, and we gonna let that roll.
Wow.
So yeah.
Hey, if you have a minute while you're watching, go ahead in the chat or the comment section. Let us know if you had any experience with a dating app and which one it was. And if you can, just give us kind of the short, crazy version. We're just kind of curious to see what's happening out there. We've had our own kind of crazy. We just want to know how far this crazy goes.
And the other thing, though, is tell us your favorite one. Victor, what's your favorite site?
See, I go up there in the with landlines and links. And, I don't even remember the name of it, but I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite one. I think POF is probably my most successful.
Oh, my
wow.
God.
Wow.
Plenty of fools.
Oh, yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Most successful. Probably most meetups.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right. Yeah, let us know your favorite one.
Yeah.
So we want to check that out too. And just so you'll know, there is going to be an after party after the conversation. So we'll be logging online after the conversation to hear some more feedback from you guys.
Yeah.
So do we have some music for the people, or what we doing?
Yeah,
Maestro?
Now, let me say this. I went ahead and picked, some music that I thought might work. But since this is really for you all, then moving forward, I'm really looking for you all's input on songs that you like. If we're asking you to come out on a late Tuesday night, we want to make it everything you want it to be. Not what I want it to be, what you want it to be.
Exactly, ditto.
Exactly. So we're going to get ready to play a little music, and we're going to come back and kind of get into the topic. Feel free to, again, just chime in on the chat and the comment, your thoughts, your opinions, good or bad, whatever the case may be. And here we go.
She gives me life when I look in her eyes, each and every time that she smiles. And the look can be measured, every day it gets better, kinda like the finest of wine. If you could hear her and talk, you wanna listen more, just in the way she walks, you know the queen is her. Sweetness, disposition, that uniqueness, she gives sexy more meaning, without even trying she's breathing. And all I am is because of her. She is a queen of mine, perfectly designed, without even trying, her lips are rising, driving crazy. She be building me up, then be loving me down. Such a naughty girl, but she's such a freaking lady. She's my good friend, my vibe, she's my ocean. This lady acts to my fruition. She be building me up, then be loving me down. Such a naughty girl, but she's such a freaking lady. She likes to swim in the deep end, never mind an apprehension. She likes to love and long, so I weave in it like an extension. She wanna shower me, said all she needs is access. I gave her every key, even backstage passes. I cannot lie. Why would I try to ever deny? Forever she's mine, forever she's mine. And I mean that. She found a way through my defense. With her and all of my secrets. I'm living better now because she gives my life a little more reason. And all I am is because of her. Is a queen of mine, perfectly designed. Without even trying, her lips, her eyes, they drive me crazy. She be building me up, then be loving me down. Such a naughty girl, but she's such a freaking lady. She's my good friend, she's my ocean. This lady adds to my fruition. She be building me up, then be loving me down. Such a naughty girl, but she's such a freaking lady. Is a queen of mine, perfectly designed. Without even trying, her lips, her eyes, they drive me crazy. She be building me up, then be loving me down. Such a naughty girl, but she's such a freaking lady. Is a queen of mine, perfectly designed. Without even trying, her lips, her eyes, they drive me crazy. She keep building me up, then be loving me down. Such a naughty girl, but she's such a freaking lady. Oh, she's a queen of mine. She's a queen of mine. Perfectly designed. Perfectly designed. She's my good friend, my lover. She's my ocean, my everything, yeah. My ocean, my everything, yeah. My ocean, my everything, yeah. Baby, cool down with me, baby. Cool down with me, baby.
Y'all ready? Woo, that's my jam. Gone, Stokely. Okay, so see, y'all know I'm a music buff, right? And so, of course, MD picks one of my favorite songs, and he had no idea. So, see, we just in sync. That's why the combo was supposed to happen.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So, all right, guys, we talked about some of the online dating adventures. How do you meet people?
Yeah. In this day and time, again, and I kind of mentioned this earlier, just considering, I think, all of the layers in as far as social media, as far as people that have gone through their own relationships and maybe have or have not healed from it.
Yep.
And trying to meet the next person and trying to kind of move on from there without totally resolving, what they've had before. Sometimes that's kind of dangerous, and you're really trying to figure that part out before you go too far in.
Well, but you shouldn't even be trying to meet me if you still that messed up.
But here's the thing. Most dudes don't realize that.
Okay, but I don't need you to be most dudes. I need you to be my dude.
Well, but most dudes don't realize it. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm just saying, I need you to be my dude. And my dude need to know he's supposed to have it together. We both can't be toe up from the floor up. Somebody got to be. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm just playing. No, but seriously, like, I just think the reality is what you said. Like, most of us, men and female, we don't heal completely before we jump into the next relationship. And I think when you're meeting people, it's kind of hard to find that out because people are so guarded.
Ooh.
And so when you're meeting people either the traditional way, face to face, or through, this person introduced you to this person and this person introduced you, or if you do it online, there comes a point where you just have to be transparent enough and comfortable enough to say to the person, without scaring them off, the truth about where you are.
It's funny you say that because I was just thinking about the fact that, when you're meeting people, you are, very guarded. And, the truth of the matter is when you're talking about the dating app or just in real life, A lot of people will put their best face forward.
Yep.
They will just kind of make this profile look like you Magic Johnson or something. You know, you can.
The representative
Right,
has
right.
walked in the room, ladies
Exact-
and gentlemen.
Exactly, the representative. And I think, part of what we want to do, and even putting this on the table, is to encourage people to keep it 100 and really begin to trust each other, good or bad, to just tell the truth. And so you won't have to go so far into dating, finding out that you hooked up with a fool.
Ooh, man. Because if I find out that you're a fool and I have wasted 2 weeks, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because my time is valuable.
Exactly.
And I don't want to waste anybody's time. So when I'm meeting people, I'm not saying you have to do this the first date, but at least by conversation 2 or 3, you should know that Adrian is single. Adrian is in her late 40s. I'm 48. I don't care about y'all knowing my age. I'm 48, which means I don't have time to play with y'all.
Right.
You should know that I'm single. I am the mother of one, and I'm late 40s, and I'm dating on purpose.
Yeah.
With intention. I'm not out here playing games. I'm not out here, to fulfill some childhood fantasy you got because you want to date 2 or 3 people at the same time. I'm a serial monogamist. Isn't that what they call it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a serial monogamist, and I don't have time to play with y'all. So that should come up in, say, conversations 1 through 3. Like, by the time we meet for a first date, you should know who I am.
Right. I think in a similar way, I approach it where I'm asking more questions than I used to, and really trying to lay some groundwork. But I would say, really about the second or third conversation, about me, about my boys, about my history. I've been married twice, divorced twice. But it's crazy. I'm willing to try one last, hear me, one last time.
Yeah, I understand that, because me too.
Uh-huh.
I would do it one more time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, if I had to, I don't really want to create any massive list and you got to check all the boxes. But I think, there is a certain maturity level. There's a certain desire to work through conflicts, be able to communicate well. Because again, I think I'm getting better at communicating things that are on my mind, feelings, and all this type of stuff in a way that I hope is not threatening, but I kind of want the same in return.
Right. Right. So, speaking of that list, so in my 20s, I had one list. In my 30s, it kind of evolved a little bit. In my 40s, it has definitely evolved. So let's talk about this list, everybody. What's on your list?
Ooh.
I'm not talking about deal breakers yet. That's separate. What's on the list? Like, what is it that he or she needs to have in order to be with you? So for me, I'll start because I ain't afraid.
Okay.
I am 5'3.5", 5'4". So the first thing on my list, besides you having a relationship with God and like a for real relationship, not no fake stuff. My first thing besides God was he have to be 6'1" or taller, because I'm short. So in my mind, my kids need a fighting chance to be tall, because I don't want my babies to be short.
Wow.
So I was 6'1" or taller. He got to be a black man working. He had to be light skinned. And then I was like, ooh, let me change that, because I got teased because I was light skinned. So he had to be chocolate, like a nice chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
And he had to be able to complete his sentences.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be degreed, but you need to be educated, and you need to be able to walk into certain places with me and not embarrass me and have conversations, because that's the world I live in.
Exactly.
What about you? What were some of the things on your list?
I mean, for now, like you say, I think the list has evolved, has changed, and I think as you grow older, some things don't matter as much. Some things matter more. I think
But you can't be fugly.
So let me go ahead and share this. One thing that I have realized, and I think guys are scared to say this to girls, but the truth of the matter is, I think we want all of the basics in terms of how we get along and all that. But the truth of the matter is, you're going to want me to tell you that you're pretty, and if you're not, I can't
lie about that.
I can't lie. I can't lie. We can be friends, we can be cool, all that kind of stuff, but going, into something deeper, you're going to look at me and say, "Oh, how does this fit, and how do I look?" And my face sometimes will say some things that are not, they're not in the dictionary. I guess that's the way you put it. I don't know.
They're not in the dictionary?
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
Did you tell somebody that they was fugly?
I didn't say it like that. I'm not gonna do that.
What did you say? I want to know what you said there.
I just.
What happened?
Oh Lord.
We need the story, right?
Let me
Look at our audience and tell the story.
Look, this. I'm not gonna go into. I'm not gonna go into the full scope of that. But just know that I found a very tactful way to say that I'm still processing the answer, and kind of moved
How
away.
do you find a tactful way to tell somebody that they fugly?
Girl, I was sweating, but I found a way. I found a way. Look, I found a way.
What? How did you say it?
I don't, because she might be watching this one.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have a poker face when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And I told somebody straight to their face, I can't date you because you ugly.
Oh,
and we don't date ugly people in my family.
Ooh.
Hey, my granddaddy told me, be careful who you date, because you got to think about what your kids going to look like.
Wow.
That was true.
I was told that ugly people make beautiful babies, though.
That is a lie before the Lord.
Somebody lied to you.
That is a lie.
I figured that out once I got older and my mom and dad.
Victor.
I am unfortunate, but I didn't get to choose.
Wow.
I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. We're not trying to say you got to be drop dead gorgeous, but I'm just saying, when my grandfather told me that has stuck with me. So you might not be, Idris Elba fine. Jesus.
Oh, God.
You might not be Matthew McConaughey fine, if that's what floats your boat.
Yeah.
You might not be, what's his name from Sons of Anarchy, ladies? I can't remember his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. But you might not be fine like that. You might not be.
But,
you might not be Will Smith fine.
Right,
Because
but-
there are people who think Will Smith is fine.
But what you really need is an Elmo that's going to make you laugh. Even
No.
though he just looks he looks a little deranged.
No.
But he can make you laugh all day long. No.
You got to be cute.
Oh, okay.
You got to hang a suit.
Okay.
Because I travel in circles where I need somebody who can flow.
Okay.
So you can't be fugly.
Yeah.
You don't have to be drop dead gorgeous, but you can't be fugly.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
And you got to be pliable, as my homegirl would say. Pliable.
Wow.
She used to love to say that. Pliable. But you can't be ugly. But my grandfather was right. You got to think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, do you want an ugly kid?
That goes back to the transparency and to keep it 100. Because again, it's just very murky water. And
It is murky water.
Yeah. And you just don't want to be there. I'm just
Going
saying.
back to this list.
Yeah.
Gotta be, there's education comes in all forms. So is your educated the same as my educated?
Wow.
Do you have street smarts and book sense? Do you have only street smarts? Do you have just book sense? I need somebody with a combination.
It makes a difference in the conversations you have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you well read?
Wow.
Do you expand your mind?
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking about with drugs.
Oh,
Do you expand your mind with information? Because I am a lifelong learner.
Mm-hmm.
I love to read. I love to learn. I think we learn something new every day. Can you expand my mind? Can you make me a better person?
Yeah.
That's on my list.
That you hit on something just real quick. You hit on something because I think the other thing when we talk about dating relationships that people probably don't think a lot about is if you're really trying to pursue something long term, you really want to grow together
You do.
and be accountable to each other and really being able to accept that from people
Yes.
when they see certain things in you.
Can we be a team? Or are you going to be jealous of me, ex-husband?
Ooh.
Are you going to be jealous of me? Oh, and I don't care that he listening. What you going to do? We ain't together. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Oh my, oh my.
It is the truth. Shame the devil. Tell
Shame
the truth.
the devil.
You can't be jealous of your mate.
Right.
We supposed to be in this together.
Exactly.
Can't be jealous. Are you going to grow with me? Are we going to do this together? Are we going to have a real partnership? That's on my list. Like, I don't want nobody that can't work with me and help me become a better person.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got too many things, irons in the fire. I got too many things I'm working on. I need you to partner with me,
Right.
so we can do some things together because we have couples goals.
Exactly.
So on my list is, are you a person that I can achieve things with, have adventures with? You know, I need you to match my hustle. I need you to make me better. I need you to keep me accountable. That's all the stuff on my list. I need you to be a man of integrity. If you say you gonna take out my trash, take out my trash. If you say you gonna come and take me to dinner, come take me to dinner.
Right. Right.
I need you to be a man of your word.
Yeah. Oh, and I think the value of keeping your word was so heavy back in the day, and it just seems so flippant right now.
It is flipping because
Yeah.
too many people have too many choices. Because
Right.
if you want to stroke my ego, I'll just go find a woman that will.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not here to stroke your ego.
Right.
I thought we were supposed to be in partnership. I thought we were supposed to be together.
Mm-hmm.
I thought. So on my list, these are things that I'm thinking about as I'm meeting people, because if you can't match the things on the list, if you can't match the things on the list, we are gonna be partly cloudy.
Right. Right.
We gonna be so partly cloudy, it's pitiful.
It's gonna be raining after a while.
We gonna be thunderstorms.
right.
So then we take the list and then let's talk about those deal breakers.
Ooh, Lord.
Like, one of my deal breakers is you can't be a smoker. I don't want to taste smoke when I kissed you.
That's automatic
That's-
for me. Automatic for me. Oh, golly.
I mean, I don't want you to be dumb either.
Yeah. I think I'm noticing more women, and I'm not trying to hate on those that do, but more women smoking cigars. And I don't understand it. Just understand that if I walk by you, that's probably why.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah. Yeah.
My other deal breaker, you ready for this?
Go for it.
I am very family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
We have fun on both sides of my family.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, all three sides of my family. So if you can't hang out and have fun and be family oriented, and that's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
You can't be with me. Because we spend a lot of time together.
Mm-hmm.
Fun
Yep.
time together. And you can't be jealous of that.
Wow. 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 Wow.
What else is your deal breaker?
I think for me, again, I'm at a point that I value laughter more than I have before. So I think if you're so super serious and super focused, but you can't break away from that and be silly and have fun and that type of thing, I'm probably going to pull away.
Yep.
Because I just, in this stage of my life, I got my moments where I'm serious and I'm focused on music or focused on, but I need a break from that. I need a break from that from time to time.
Okay, producer extraordinaire.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me a deal breaker.
A deal breaker. I mean, honestly, there's a couple of them, but the main one that really just irks me is just ratchetness. Just
Ooh,
no.
preach,
I guess
mister.
a lack of class. Like you just. I mean, I'm not saying I'm suit and tie type of dude, but I mean, come on, I got some sense. I think.
See what I just say earlier? I need you to be able to be pliable. Fit in some circles with me.
Yes.
Sometimes we gotta go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Can't be ratchet.
You don't gotta do all that extra stuff. You just relax.
Right. Right.
You could have brought this. You could have brought the sparks. Why you forgot the sparks?
See. Wow.
Doing too much.
See? Do it too much.
You ain't had to just bring one blanket. You brought 10.
Right.
Why you gotta put me out there
Messed
with
up
my
the whole
10
list.
blankets?
Messed up the whole list.
Look, with my 10 blankets. I'm sorry. See, he giving me he's showing out, y'all, because I brought 10 blankets for our
The
drive today. Because we understood the assignment. It's cold.
Yeah.
I don't like being cold. I need a blanket. So I showed up with 10 for the raffle.
Oh, look at you.
I mean, for the drive, not
the
the
drive.
raffle. I'm sorry, for the drive.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show up with another 10 blanket. Yeah, I said it. We coming for y'all.
Wow.
I'm bringing another 10.
Wow. Just shut the whole competition down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's done.
I'm bringing another 10.
Yeah.
By the end of the month, we'll have another 10. Might have another 20.
Might as well bring
That's
the box
what I'm
too.
talking about.
Facebook family, we need some blankets.
Uh-huh.
The goal for Fishbook. Why do I keep saying Fishbook?
Fish book.
Fishbook. Okay. The goal is for Fishbowl
Blooper
Radio.
reel. Blooper
I know,
reel.
bloopers.
Yes.
The goal is for Fishbowl to collect 100 blankets, right, Victor?
Yes, ma'am.
100 blankets.
50 will go to Mission Arlington of Texas, and the other 50 will go to Presbyterian Night Shelter in Fort Worth.
So if y'all want to help us collect these blankets, we will shout out to you on the Convo with Nick and MD.
Exactly.
And y'all can help us be the show that brings the most blankets because, I'm not no punk. I'm very competitive.
Wow.
We not going to lose. So I need our family to help us with some blankets, but I'm already committing to another 10.
All right. Here we go.
Right on.
Cool.
So what else we got, MD?
I was still thinking about deal breakers. I think, for me, I think for a woman, and I'll go ahead and put this out there, that she has her own goals, that she's able to stand on her own, that she's able to communicate well, good or bad. And I say that because sometimes the bad can be piercing, and it can start a fire in that forest. Wow. And I don't say just women. I say on both sides, but I'm just saying deal breakers for me, that if I see that you're like really spicy and kind of take, certain things way too far, then I'm kind of backing away. Just because I've learned the value of communication and conflict resolution. And again, I don't have time to fight with you. I just want to understand some stuff clearly and move on with my life.
Yeah, I'm too old to be fighting with you every day.
Right.
I just, it's not in me.
Right.
I'm trying to be zen. CT, I'm trying to be zen.
Oh my.
I'm trying to maintain my zen.
Mm-hmm.
Zen. My sweatshirt says zen, y'all, because
Okay.
my homegirl did it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, shout out to Tam at Enso.
Okay. Cool.
Zen. She keeps me right. And I don't have time in a relationship for you to mess up my energy.
Right.
Like, so I agree with you. That is a deal breaker. I don't want a negative, well, I can't say a negative Nancy because that's female. I don't want no negative Nathaniel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want negative Nate.
Yeah.
I don't want always complaining, can't get anything right. I don't want that. I need you to be positive.
Yeah.
I need you to communicate. I need you to talk it through, because I'm not gonna go to bed mad at you.
Right.
And I'm not gonna keep trying to pull out of you what needs to be said. We supposed to be in this together. So if you cannot communicate, that is a big deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, huge. No communication, I'm just out.
Right.
Like, Bye, Felicia. Like, I can't. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
So we go from, in our heads, we go from, this is what we want, this is how we want to meet people, to they have to match this list. And then, but even with matching this list, we can't have this. We can't have these deal breakers. And I mean, it's healthy to have a list, and it's healthy to have deal breakers, because it kind of keeps you on target.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this, because this just occurred to me.
Okay.
The Lord wouldn't put a deal breaker on your heart and in your spirit if He meant for you to be with somebody that did that deal breaker. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Ooh, if she
Like-
can't cook.
Right.
Right.
Man,
Like-
that's terrible.
If the person has to know how to cook, and that's on your list, so your deal breaker would be the opposite. Like, your deal breaker would be the person cannot cook.
It is so funny that you said that, because I was thinking something similar. I think, when we have a list and deal breakers, there are very few times, not all the time, but a few times that you'll meet somebody and you'll see something that's of core value that says, I love this enough to work through this. Sometimes, not all the time. And it really depends on what it is.
It depends on what it is.
But again, for core things that have that kind of value and are long term, and I think is more geared towards, you see that person's heart, where they really are, where they're really trying to go, how they're really trying to grow and develop themselves. Again, it doesn't happen all the time.
Nope.
But there are just some cases, and I mention that because sometimes it is, like you say, it's good to have a list. It's good to kind of see some things, but part of your mind should be open just to see if this person's heart is worth the investment.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Because things change as you change.
Right.
So you may have this list, but you have to realize that change is inevitable. Like, everything changes. Every person changes. There's always some sort of growth that's going on. So as a person, is your list changing, or are you just so stagnant and stuck, and this is what I said I wanted on this list, that you can't even compromise?
Wow.
Because at the end of the day, when you are in partnership with someone, in relationship with someone, meeting someone because you want to be in partnership with them, there comes a point where you have to be able to compromise on some things. Like, there's always a yin and a yang.
Yeah.
There's always ebb and flow.
Right.
Strengths and weaknesses. Where I'm weak, you may be strong, and vice versa. We're supposed to balance each other out. So when you're thinking about those relationships and how we're meeting people and what we want in relationship and what we don't want in relationship, you always have to have that wiggle room, that flexibility to be making it work. Because again, the compromise, some things are negotiable.
Right.
Like, I used to be, I don't want anybody that does not travel. But then COVID happened.
Wow.
So I understand why we shouldn't be traveling. Doesn't mean I don't want to travel, but that's no longer a hard, fast, we better be traveling.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because there are some places that were still on my list that I ain't traveling to because of the shenanigans that's going on. And it's okay, because if you pull me, honey, to the side and say, baby, we can't go right there, right there.
I can relate to that as well, because I kind of did the same thing with the cooking thing. So I don't care if you can't cook. I make me a sandwich, or I roll a cereal hot pocket or something. I'm not tripping.
Yes, Hot Pocket.
I will
yes.
eat.
I will eat.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, when do you, like, how do you decide what is the thing that you would negotiate on?
That's something that person will have to take up with themselves.
Yep.
I feel like it's something that it needs to be worked on.
Yeah.
If that, but it's per person, I think.
Okay. Well, we have had a pretty juicy conversation. It is now time for us to take a little bit of a break. But while we take this break, you go get a Hot Pocket or whatever pizza or whatever you're going to eat. Come back, put in the comments your thoughts, your feelings about what we've discussed, even your experiences, if you're willing to share that. Give us a few minutes. We'll be back. We're going to have Q&A. We're going to jump into the comment sections and see what's there. Shout out some people that have decided to support us tonight.
Yep.
The time has come for us to stop messing around. Don't you know I like having you around in my life. Oh baby. Oh no. Yeah. So many times I wanted to hold you oh so near. Wanna say I love you softly in your ear. Oh baby. Oh, don't keep running. My heart is yearning for your love. Oh, my heart is yearning for your love. Said you can't keep running in and out of my life. Yeah, I need to have you as my lover and my wife. Oh, baby. Oh, be my lover. Yeah. So many times I needed to have you by my side. Be my friend, my lover and my guide. Oh, baby. Oh, don't keep running. Yeah. Oh, my heart is yearning for your love. Oh, my heart is yearning for your love. Yeah. Oh, my heart is yearning for you. Let me inside your love. Oh, my heart is yearning for you. Let me inside your love. Keep running. Oh, no. Keep running, yeah. Oh, no. Keep on running. Oh, my. Keep running. Oh, hey, yeah. Said you can't keep running in and out of my life. Said you can't keep running in and out of my life. Said you can't keep running in and out of my life. Oh, can't keep running in and out of my life. Oh.
What's up, family? We back.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I am loving that y'all are loving and liking and laughing, but we also want y'all to talk to us in the comments. Please, so we can make this show more about you.
Please.
No, for real. Like,
Yeah,
how
for
can
sure.
we really make it a convo if now we're at Q&A and we can't talk to y'all? That's gonna make me a little sad.
Ooh, don't cry.
But you know what?
Let's do Q&A amongst ourselves.
I mean, we will do Q&A amongst ourselves, but I'm just saying, we still want this show to be about y'all.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I need y'all to comment. I really do. I need y'all to comment. Like, shout out to my cousin Joy.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support, homie.
Hey, Joy.
Yeah, that's my ride or die. Like, for real, my ride or die. And my other ride or die cousin is Antoinette. Thank you, Antoinette and T.
Hey, Antoinette. How you
And
doing?
then my home girl, Carmen. Thank you, girl. Hockaday down. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I went to Hockaday. Y'all didn't know that about me, did you?
Oh my goodness.
I went to Hockaday. Class of 1993. Yes. Only one in my class.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Yep.
Shout out to Felicia and Felicia. We got two Felicias.
We got two Felicias.
Yeah.
You important. So, see, we can't say bye, Felicia, because we got Felicias listening.
Right.
We sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize y'all was on, but thank y'all.
Oh my gosh. Those are the people that we see. If there are any more that are not popping up yet or you were on earlier, we appreciate you listening. And again, we do plan to have the video up for replay.
Yep.
So you can still catch the convo. We don't assume that you have time on Tuesday evenings. Maybe it's a Wednesday or Thursday. You can kind of chill out, get some popcorn, and listen to us talk about a little bit of everything.
And still go back to our social media platforms and comment. We love comments.
Yes.
Like, I really, really, really want this to be very interactive with all of you all. We love comments. We want to know what's ticking in your minds, especially on topics like this. And we have some other topics coming that I really think y'all are gonna be like, did they just say that? Like, can I spoil?
Just a little bit.
Can I
A
spoil?
little,
No, I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. It is gonna be good. But we are designing shows to make you all think, because as we do this thing called life, everything comes up.
Right.
Everything from relationships to professional relationships to making sure we got our stuff in order, to making sure we're healthy, to making sure we're financially healthy, physically healthy, making sure our estates are in the right place where they need to be.
Exactly.
Making sure that we're having accurate and wonderful conversations with our wonderful children and godchildren and nieces and nephews and cousins and all of that. Those things happen when we do this thing called life. So that's what the convo is about.
Yeah, and I'm circling back to, again, the image of you walking into a party. You go to this group of people, and they're talking about whatever the subject is. And, you've probably grabbed a glass of wine or whatever. You're in the conversation and just kind of throwing it back and forth.
My Stella Black, that's calling my name right now.
I bring that up because we don't purport to be any experts in any particular thing. We just want to have a conversation.
I'm an expert at life.
Anyway.
Technically, she's been doing it all her life.
Well, technically, right.
So we experts at life,
Right.
for the stuff that we've experienced.
Exactly.
I just had to make you laugh. Lighten it up. Come on now.
Pitiful.
So let's get into this Q&A.
Okay.
So, Victor,
Ma'am.
I'm putting you on the hot spot.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, Victor, say I met you at the club.
Okay.
Would you approach me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why would you approach me, Victor? What would you say?
Damn. I don't really dance, so I wouldn't ask you to dance. I'd be like, hey, what's going on? And you drinking, I'm drinking, and then just wherever it goes from there. Who you with? You by yourself? Come sit over here. I got, I'm with the table. I didn't pull up by myself, so I'm probably with a couple friends, maybe, you know what I'm saying, brothers, whatever.
Okay.
Come sit over here.
All right, I'll drink water.
Let's go outside.
What you mind me to drink, Victor?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, why I gotta buy you something? Why we can't just chill? Why we can't just? Why we can't just? What you want? Fine. What you want to drink?
I want a honey jack with Coke and lime.
All right, man. Bartender, can I get a honey jack with Coke and lime, please? And as soon as you turn around to
You
grab the
out.
drink, I disappear. Never
Wait,
see me.
but I'm laughing because when he said it, the whole voice just dropped. Okay, let me order.
I tried. I tried to come at you at like a normal person.
You tried to come at me like a
And
normal
all you
person.
wanted was
All I
a
wanted
free
was a
drink.
drink.
That's all you wanted was. That's all.
I
that's
didn't
all
say
it is.
you had to pay for it. I just said what you get me to drink.
You said, "What am I buying you to drink?"
Oh, okay. I did say bye, didn't I?
See.
Well, you should buy me a drink to get my attention. Get me to come sit at the table.
Okay.
What are we talking about, Victor?
You know, stuff of things.
Stuff and things.
I don't know, man. I ain't did the clubbing thing in so long.
Oh wow.
I know. Isn't it weird?
And I don't even approach people. Like I'm not very, especially in big crowds like a club. I'm already uncomfortable. Like I don't want to be there. But I mean, I guess once I start drinking, then I feel a little bit better. But
Oh, so the drinking gives you courage.
yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
The drinking gives you courage.
that goose gets me loose.
Liquid courage.
The liquid courage, and it gets you loose.
That goose gets me loose.
The
yeah.
goose see, ladies, the goose gets him loose.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness, Victor.
Sorry, that's why I don't drink no more.
No, but in all seriousness, I have approached the guy before. Like I was like, "Can I buy you a cup of coffee?"
Yeah.
And it worked. And we sat down and had a conversation. It was a great conversation.
Wow.
Didn't go anywhere else because I'm like, if I could ask you for a cup of coffee, the least you could do is finish the conversation.
Right.
I definitely would have stayed there for that whole cup of coffee.
Exactly.
For sure. I love coffee.
So, and it was a great conversation for 10 minutes. It was a really good conversation for 10 minutes. And we exchanged numbers and then he didn't.
Wow.
So as a female, I mean,
His loss.
it was his loss because I'm a good catch.
His loss.
I really am. What? I'm not lying.
okay.
I'm supposed to be confident.
Okay.
I'm a good catch. I like to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not expecting you to do something that I can't do for myself.
Okay.
I got a good head on my shoulders. I'm cute.
Okay.
I'm a good catch.
And
I can't go into the other things.
Nowhere in there she says she can cook.
Oh.
I mean, it's after.
Oh my.
It's the after hours.
It's the after hours.
Hours.
Yeah.
We amongst our peoples.
Okay, you're right.
We amongst our peoples.
Yeah.
But you notice she ain't saying nothing about cooking. She was,
Oh, I can cook.
Oh, you heard that?
Oh no, I can burn.
My fault. I thought my
I
mic was on.
can cook a lot of stuff. I can
I can
cook
eat.
breakfast. I can cook lunch.
Breakfast
and
is my favorite.
I
I
can
love
cook
breakfast.
dinner.
I eat breakfast any time of day.
See, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I can fix pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage. I can even do vegan food if you want vegan food for breakfast.
We can do regular.
And it tastes good. Isn't that right?
Uh-huh.
You came to
I've had
brunch
some
when I
vegan
did
before.
vegan.
Yep.
I've had some vegan before. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it ain't. Vegan's good.
I'm just saying, I can cook. I can cook. I like when other people cook for me, but I can cook.
I can throw down a little bit, do a
See?
little something. I'm not no Gordon Ramsay, but I can do a little something.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I can cook. So like one of my lists is I want somebody who can cook
Okay.
because we can cook together,
Yeah.
and cooking relaxes me.
It's fun.
So-
Yeah, it's very. I mean, that's the ironic part is that before I got the job here, I was working in the kitchen. It is so stressful working in the kitchen, but it's a de-stressor if that's a word.
Yeah.
And if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It is a de-stressor. Like and even when I'm following a recipe, it doesn't stress me out. Like I like to get in the kitchen and just cook. Like whatever comes to mind, whatever comes through the heart, whatever, I like to do that. But even when I'm following a recipe, that is not a stressor for me. It still de-stresses me. I love to cook.
Okay.
But then too, I'm a foodie. I love to eat.
Same.
So
yeah.
can't y'all tell? But I love cooking. So yeah, that's why that's on the deal. That's on the list. If you can't cook, that's a deal breaker because I don't want to go out to eat every day. I want to go out to eat sometimes.
Right.
I love a Netflix and chill night
Heck
where
yeah.
we're cooking.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Like I love that. I love Netflix and chill nights anyway because I am a movie buff.
Yes.
So I mean, see, y'all are getting. This is what the convo is about. Like
Yes, please.
I just
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's me all day long. Okay, Maurice, it's on you. Give me a deal breaker.
Oh goodness, a deal breaker.
One you haven't said.
That's what I'm trying to think. Wow.
She got to have pretty feet. What? I'm just asking. Is that a deal breaker?
It would be nice if she had pretty feet. It would be nice.
Yes.
MD said you got to have pretty feet. Do you remember that scene in Boomerang when he kept looking at everybody's feet? And then he got to Halle Berry, and when he pulled up the covers, she had pretty feet, and he had this big old smile on his face because that was his thing. He pretty feet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
So give me a deal breaker. I was trying to give you some time.
Okay.
Give me a deal breaker.
Oh wow. I tell you what. Well, okay. So honestly, I guess it's a deal breaker. So, I'm a church musician. Been playing for a lot of years, and so I can't really. I think I've come to a different place on this.
Oh Lord.
Lord,
I think I know where this is going.
How the bishop's gonna watch this, but anyways, I know that some people have some needs to express themselves in certain ways. I think we all have that moment, in our lives. But I've run into some women that cuss like sailors.
This is why we can't date, because my mouth is crazy.
Ooh, see.
I'm subject to say anything at any time. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. And
So,
then it's
a
like,
potty mouth is a deal breaker.
Yeah. I mean, again, we can be cool, but I can't listen to that every day.
See, I don't curse every day.
No, you don't.
I don't. Only when I'm mad. And then I'm going to let you have it.
Right.
They don't be like, I love you.
right. Fortunately, you have let them have it, and I just kind of heard about it. I'm like, ooh, ouch.
But,
ouch.
yeah. I see why that's a deal breaker for you.
Yeah.
Because it don't match your personality.
Exactly.
Okay, so my deal, yours is potty mouth. Mine is a jacked up mouth, period.
Oh.
I don't need you with halitosis.
Oh, shit.
I know. I don't need you with halitosis. I need you to brush your teeth.
Wow.
And floss.
Uh-huh.
And, use some mouthwash.
Rinse.
Yes.
Gurgle.
Gargle.
Gurgle.
Yes.
I don't need
Repeat.
no bad breath and messed up teeth.
Right.
Because the first thing I'm going to notice about you when I see you, because I'm looking at your face, is your face and your smile.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see pretty smile and pretty teeth.
Oh, wow.
And then I don't want no jacked up feet.
So here's the strange question. How you going to know the answer to the feet? At what date, at what point in your...
I'm going to plan a date where you got to take off your shoes.
Wow.
We're going to go bowling. We're going to go to the beach. I told you I love to travel.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to figure out something for us to do. And there's a beach in Little Elm.
Or lake.
Or lake.
Or lake. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, I'm not an outdoors person. So I'm almost to the point where I can do the lake and be okay. But a beach, I can do the beach all day long.
It's weird because I feel that like if I'm not at work, I'm at home. And I mean, I don't know. I guess because it's been so long, but I don't go out.
Exactly.
And if I do go out, it's probably like with the family to the movies or something, or to go eat.
Yep.
Some dine-in spot. But I actually low key would like to start going out. I mean, because I'm only getting older.
Victor, let me take you out. We would have so much fun.
You would probably get in trouble.
You would not get in trouble.
There
I
cannot be
promise
no
you.
alcohol.
Why?
Because I would get in trouble.
Okay, I will take you out, Victor. I will take you out. No alcohol.
Where we
and
going?
We will have a great time.
Where we going?
Oh, let's see. Off the top of my head, we could do like a putt-putt.
There's no putt. This isn't the. This is
There are
2024.
putt-putts.
Sir, there's a place called the Puttery.
The Puttery.
The putter, or there's
Ooh.
Top Golf. I forgot about that. There's-
Top
yeah,
Golf?
Top Golf. Yeah.
and they got food.
They got food, and you don't have to drink.
That's
You
my
can
thing,
have
you know.
non-alcoholic drinks.
It's got to be food.
Of course, because I'm a foodie too. And it got to be good food. It can't be nasty
yeah,
food.
for sure.
Right.
So, Victor, okay. The convo is going to take Victor out.
I'm down.
We're going to take Victor out, and then we're going to do a whole show about how much fun we had.
What happened, and how did it turn out? And
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
that sounds like fun.
Wow.
We got to do that before the end of the month. We are going to do that. We got a show a week.
Mm-hmm.
So before the end of the month, we're going to make that happen. So on the last show, we will have time devoted to or we can do it at the beginning of next month. I don't know how we're going to do it, but
But it's gonna happen.
it's going to happen.
I'm down. Just let me know when and where.
Cool.
Oh, my
'Cause I've been
God.
wanting to get out.
Let's go to the Puttery for real.
Puttery, yes.
Where's
Yes.
the putter?
Yes. It's in the colony.
I don't even see.
You know where Grandscape is?
You want me to tell you the state of my car at the moment?
Oh.
All my tires are bald. Brakes are out of there. With the window on my man.
Wow.
Victor,
Wow.
we going to get there. We're going to get there.
All right.
I'm serious. We're going to make this
I'm
happen.
down. I'm down.
We gonna have
I
some
just don't
fun.
want to, with my car, I don't want to get out there and then can't get back.
No, we got you. We
Or-
got you.
or get
We a
stuck on the-
family up in here.
On the way
Right.
there.
Right.
Let's see what else. I just lost my train of thought because now I'm excited so we could go out with Victor, the producer extraordinaire.
So you said the Puttery. That's what you
The
said.
Puttery. Okay, the Puttery. So we're gonna go to the Puttery. We're gonna hang out with Victor. And I'm not gonna get Victor in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna get in trouble because I'm not single no more.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I'm not single.
How do you?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
No, you didn't.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm not single.
You had to think about that?
No.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I just can't believe that just came out.
Right.
I'm not single. It's out there.
Wow.
I know y'all want to know who it is, but you won't ever find out.
Ooh. Uh-huh.
So there you go.
Ooh, yeah, that microphone is hot. We need to know. We need to know.
Mic is hot. The mic is hot. So yeah, I'm not single,
Okay.
and that's okay. And we actually met online.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah,
Cool.
there we go.
Cool.
He was one of the cool ones.
Anyways.
What?
Oh.
Why you say anyways?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just saying the mic is hot. I just said that.
Uh-huh.
There.
See?
Wow.
See?
Told y'all transparency.
Wow. Wow.
Transparency.
Yes.
So, deal breakers, list,
Mm-hmm.
how we meet people.
Yeah.
So, where else can we go with that? Because to me, it's been a good first show. Like,
I
we
think.
have.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying we have covered everything, and we've had fun doing it.
We covered everything, and I don't want to tip too far into the next one, but I think again we're going to be building on this. Just a little bit of a snippet going into next month. This is going to set some foundation, and next month we're going to cover some topics that'll take you even further in a similar direction. I think y'all going to be surprised.
Yeah, they're gonna be real surprised when we drop what that topic is. Let's
Exactly.
not do it yet.
Yeah, I know. I can't do it.
We're not gonna drop.
I can't do it.
We're not gonna drop next month's topic, but we will preview what's coming next week.
Okay.
You ready?
Sure, go ahead.
So next week we want y'all to get ready because the question of the week drops tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And next week we will talk about that first date. Now, I'm no expert at first dates, but that survey that came out in November, December, that they were talking about, and all these ladies kept dogging
Oh, yeah.
like different restaurants and stuff like that. And I will say it kind of rubbed me the wrong way
Mm-hmm.
because my expectation on a first date is not a 5-star restaurant
Right.
because I don't know you. And what if I can't take you to a 5-star restaurant? What if you have no couth?
Wow. Wow.
And so when we start talking about the first date next week, I want you guys to really think about what was the best first date y'all ever went on.
And the worst.
And the worst. And then I also want you guys to think about, how long was it between we met and started conversating until the first date happened? Like, is there a time frame that dictates when the first date happens?
That's going to be interesting all by itself. I'm going back to when I talked to, some women on Facebook dating and just asked what their experience has been. Mm-hmm. Everybody's got a different perspective on what dating looks like, and we'll get into it. Yeah.
So, we're going to talk about those things next week. What are the rules and guidelines for dating? Because what I have found out is everybody don't know that there is dating etiquette.
What etiquette? What, really?
Do people even know what etiquette means anymore?
No. No.
Yeah, if you can eat it or not.
Right.
So, I mean, that's what's coming for next week. So, drop us a line.
Yep.
Comment on the question of the week. It will hit all of our platforms.
Yep.
We want to know what you want to know. We want to know your thoughts, comments, concerns. Anything else I'm leaving out?
I would say just another big thank you because, again, for us to be here in the spot and really have conversations with you all was no easy feat. This is the first of many. And, again, we just thank you for showing up and supporting. And we ask that you will continue to just check out our page, like, share, comment, let us know that you're out there. Let us know that you're liking the music, not liking the music. I understood what you said at this point, and this is my experience here. Whatever the case is, this is kind of an ongoing party where you get to walk up to our group and talk, and feel free to just keep it 100.
So before we get out of here with our wonderful theme music, I am really feeling our theme music.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So shout out to nephew. Shout out.
My youngest son, Ashton Dixon, who I love with everything in my body. That little boy did the theme music for us, and I am super proud of him. He's about to be a senior. He's going to be graduating in May, and I'm excited, sad, kind of all at the same time. But I think more excited because he's going to be a great man.
A great man.
Yeah.
Like a great man.
Yeah.
So nephew, auntie is ecstatic over this theme music. Your dad did not play it for me, by the way.
I wanted to surprise you. I did.
He surprised me today, and when the theme music came on, Ashton, I'm telling you, I am over the moon. So thank you.
She couldn't stop dancing, Ashton.
I couldn't. So we gon' Victor, thank you for a very great
My
first
pleasure.
show.
You guys were awesome. Thanks for having me.
Cool. Thank you.
And we are looking forward to seeing you guys 9:00 next Tuesday for our first date show.
Mm-hmm. One last thing. One other purpose of the show that I'd like you to consider is sharing these videos with a friend and starting a conversation. My guess is there may or may not be many guys. And if that's the case, I hope that there's something about the show that one guy can take away and have a different conversation than he maybe had the day before.
Amen.
All right.
Let's touch and agree.
Hey!
And we will see you guys next week.
All right.
Holla.